Good morning, boys and girls. So let's get our calendar out and take a look at the date. So I'm going to get a marker and add today's number. If yesterday was the first day of June, today is the second day of June. So we would say today is Tuesday, June 2nd, 2020. So we are on day 2 of our farm animal theme. So if you have your paper out, some of you may have done this already today. Maybe you haven't, but today you will have a read, create, play, and move job. And today, Tuesday, June 2nd, you will be reading or watching at least 2 stories about farm animals. You can watch more than that, but at least 2 stories. You can do that either on our YouTube channel. You can go into the farm animal playlist that's all the way over on the side next to all of our other playlists, the morning playlist, morning songs and cleanup songs and oviparous animals. There's a farm playlist and you will see lots of stories and songs and videos in there. Or you can choose to listen to those stories on Epic. When you log into our Epic library, you can find your account and you will see that I think there's 62 books in the Epic farm library, the farm collection. So that will show up right on the first page when you log into your Epic account. So read at least 2 of those and then think about and decide, were the stories that you chose to read learn about the world books, nonfiction, or were they fun stories that were pretend, and those were the fiction stories with characters. And again, you don't have to just read 2, but I want you to read at least 2. There's so many good ones you can learn about. For your create job, we are going to add 2 farm animals to our farm animal mural that's behind me. For your play job, we are going to be playing the game, the dice game, this farm animal dice game. So I'll play a couple of rounds of that with you to show you how that works. So we're going to be playing, that will be a math game. And then for your move job, you're going to be doing some pretending. You can do this indoors, you can do this outdoors. I want you to do some pretending. I want you to move like different kinds of farm animals. Now, some of those farm animals will make sounds, some of them don't make a sound. So you can move and play, move your body and exercise like farm animals do. If you want to send me a picture or video of that, you can do that too. So let's start with our play job. So for your play job today, we are going to be playing the farm dice game. So each animal is assigned a number. So the pig is a number 1. The chicken is a number 2. The sheep or lamb is a number 3. The dog is number 4. The cow is number 5, and the horse is number 6. So if you roll a 3, you're going to be filling in 1 square on the sheep's number 3. So we'll start at the bottom. We're going to be building rows and try to race to the top and see which animal gets to the top, gets 10 rolls before the other one. So I will show you how you do that. So you don't need 2 dice, you only need 1 dice. You'll roll, quickly tell me that number. It's a 6. So I'm going to go over here. The 6 is the horse. Okay, so I'll go all the way down at the bottom and you can choose to either do an X or you can color in that whole square. So the horse got 1. I'm going to roll again. This time I got a 3. So my 3 animal is the sheep. So I'm going to go down into the 3 column and I'm going to color square number 1. So now both the sheep and the horse each have 1. Oop, I got a 4. So the 4 animal is the dog. So now the dog's in the race. I'm going to give the dog 1 square. I'll do 2 more rolls, but I want you to keep rolling until you get all the way to the top of one of your animals. Oh, I got a 5. So the 5 animal is the cow. So I'm going to color 1 square for the cow. So now the cow's in the race. Only the chicken and the pig are not in the race right now. So I'm going to do one more roll for now. Oop, it's the 3. The 3, and the 3 animal is the sheep. So now the sheep is in the lead. The sheep is in the lead. So I want you to keep rolling, one roll at a time, then fill in a square on your graph and see which one of those animals races to the finish line to the number 10 first. So that is your play game today, and your play game is going to be a good math practice game. So let's move on to our create. So your directions for creating today were to add a cow and a horse to your farm mural. So think about these things. What color will they be? We're going to be using real colors. So what color are horses? Horses can be black, they can be brown, they can be gray, they could have spots. They can't be pink or purple, they can't be blue. It's not real. They could be white. So horses can be many different colors. They're not green. So I want you to think of a real color for a horse. Also think about real colors for your cows. Cows can be different colors, black and white, all black, brown and white. They can have some spots. They don't have to have spots. They can't be blue, and they can't be yellow. They can't be polka dots. So think about what a real cow color is. Then I want you to think about, does it have a tail? If you're not sure, look at some pictures. Do both of those animals have 4 legs? How many ears do each of those animals have? Think about that. Now, some animals can have horns, some animals don't have horns. Horses do not have horns, but some cows can have horns if it is a boy cow. So you get to decide if you're going to draw a boy cow or a girl cow. Girl cows do not have those big horns. All right, so think about those things as you draw yours. And I'm going to add my cow. So I'm going to make my cow be a black and white cow. So I will make my cow, I'm going to put my cow, I'll put him over here. Now, my cow is going to have an oval shaped head. Now, cows are big animals. They have a neck though, so I'm going to add a neck. And I'm going to make that big body. So it's kind of a big oval shaped body. Okay. Now they're bigger than pigs, so I'm going to make this one a little bigger. I know cows do have a tail, so I'm going to draw a tail. I know cows have 2 legs in the front and 2 legs in the back. And they have some feet that help hold them up, so I'm going to draw their feet. Now, I know that my cow's going to be a girl, so my cow's not going to have horns, but they do have kind of floppy ears that can flop. They flop up and they can flop down. It helps kind of keep those flies away. I know they have 2 eyes, and I know they have a nose, and it's kind of like a snout. It comes out far. And then they have a mouth that helps them eat. So that is going to be my cow. Now I'll add some details. I'm going to make some black spots on my cow. You can decide if you want your cow to have black spots or no spots. It's up to you. Okay. Now underneath the cow, because the cow, I told you my cow is a girl cow, this cow has udders. Now udders are where the milk comes out. So underneath the cow, there is a space where the milk will come out, and those are called the udders. So I'm going to draw the udder underneath the cow. That is, if cows didn't have udders, we wouldn't have any good milk. That's where the farmer gets the milk from. All right, so there's my cow. Now I'm going to label my cow. And if you don't remember how to make the word cow, you can look at your farm animal word list. You can also tap the sounds. K, k, k. C, k, like octopus. V, v, like wind. Cow. C-O-W. All right, the next animal I'm going to work on is my horse. Now, my horse, I think I'm going to put my horse back over in this space over here. Now, horses are pretty big. They have long legs. I'm going to start with my horse's body. Okay, now I'm going to make my whole horse be brown. I'm not going to have spots on my horse. So I made an oval shape. He's going to be brown. Horses have long legs. They're really good runners. So I'm going to make 2 long legs in the front. And they have hoofs on the bottom, just like deer. And I'm going to make 2 long legs in the back. Make sure I put those hoofs. Now it looks like my horse is on top of my barn, but he's not. He's standing behind it. Now they have long neck, and they have an oval head too. They have kind of a long oval head and a neck. They have 2 pointy ears. So there's their pointy ears. Now I think I'm going to change colors. I'm going to change to the black color so that I can add 2 eyes. And I'm going to make him have a nose, and then there's his mouth. Now horses have hair on the back of their neck that is sometimes the same color as their fur on their body, but I'm going to make mine have black. Because sometimes it's different colors, so I'm going to make mine be black. That's called their mane. It's just like a lion has a mane. A horse has that extra hair on his back of his neck and sometimes up here on his forehead. And then they have tails. They have long tails. They use those tails to swat the flies away. And I'm going to give him a black tail. So there is my horse. Now think about the sounds that you hear in the word horse. I hear the H. O. I hear the O. Or. R. There's that snaky S. And there's a quiet letter at the end, the silent little E, that makes the word look right. And again, you can look at your farm animal word list. And this word list also gives you some good pictures that you can look at when you draw your animals. So today for our farm, we added a cow and a horse. So I want you to make sure you add your cow and horse to your farm animal mural. Don't rush, take your time, have fun creating. When you have a chance, work on your move job, pretend to be those farm animals, play your play job and practice your math game, and listen to those stories. I'm also going to be recording this story, one of my favorite farm animal stories, called The Big Red Barn. And the author is Margaret Wise Brown. And she's also the author of one of our good old favorites, the Goodnight Moon story. So I'm going to be recording this story. I'll post this in just a little bit. So this is another story that you could choose to read and listen to learn about the farm. And this also gives you some great ideas of what the animals look like. So when you're drawing, you could go back to this video to help you with what those animals look like. So have a great day, and I will check back in with you tomorrow.